Calogero was just hanging out on the stoop a little longer than usual, when he witnessed something that would change his life forever. A mobster got into a beef over a parking spot. He grabbed a baseball bat and smashed the other guy's windshield. But he had no idea the man in that car was someone he should have never messed with. 2 deafening gunshots rang out, and Sonny, the local mob boss, took him out with his own hands.
Sonny, give me.
But when he turned around, he saw Calogero staring right at him. Their eyes locked. 1,000 thoughts raced through Sonny's mind, but in the end, he let the kid go. That decision would one day save his own life. Calogero's father yanked his shell-shocked son upstairs, locking the door and warning him not to set foot outside. Getting mixed up with the mob never ends well. But Murphy's Law caught up with them. The cops showed up soon after. The father, too scared to cross the mob, tried to cover for his son, but the boy cut him off and said,
"Hey, I know everything."
Father took his son downstairs. The sidewalks were already lined with neighbors. They were just as afraid of crossing the mob. If Calogero identified the killer, the whole block would pay the price. All they could do now was pray the kid kept his mouth shut. The detective lined up the suspects and had Calogero look at each one. But when he got to Sonny, the boy hesitated, because Sonny had always been Calogero's hero. Calogero's lie satisfied everyone. Sonny, having dodged a bullet, would never forget the kid. One was a mob boss, the other, a bus driver's son. 2 families from different worlds. Their fates now intertwined.
We fooled him, Dad. We really fooled him.
Yeah, we fooled him.
Calogero's father was a man of integrity. He understood the Sicilian code of silence, but he still felt the need to remind his son, who seemed a little too proud of fooling the cops. What he did made him an accomplice. But at just 9 years old, Calogero couldn't understand that.
Understand why? Your mother and I love you.
From that day on, Sonny would always wave to Calogero from across the street. As a thank you, he even offered the kid's dad an easy gig. All he had to do was drop off a slip of paper at the gambling joint once a week. $200. Just like that. But the old man didn't even think twice. He turned it down flat. He wasn't about to break the law. More than anything, he wanted nothing to do with those guys. But his 9-year-old son? He saw things differently. One day, Calogero was called into the bar. Sonny wanted to meet this sharp little kid. Calogero was bummed out because his favorite ballplayer had just lost a game. But then...
You don't know. We'll see if your father can't pay the rent. Go with Mickey Mantle, see what he... What are you upset about? Mickey Mantle makes $100,000 a year. How much does your father make? Mickey Mantle makes $100,000.
With the innocence only a kid can have, he asked, was that shooting really just over a parking spot? Sonny and his guys exchanged a knowing smile. You'll understand when you're older. From that day forward, Calogero tossed out his Mickey Mantle jersey and all his baseball photos. He started hanging around Sonny's bar, serving drinks to customers and picking up tips.